Starting your morning the right way is the most powerful thing to do to have a productive day. It's going to make or break you. If you have a bad start to your day, you're not going to have a nearly as productive day if you start it right. Now, there's something you might not expect for having a productive morning that I want to tell you today. So put the video on full screen, subscribe, and let's get right into it. So, the most powerful way to start a productive morning is starting the morning the night before. And the reason is because if you start your morning off without planning anything in the night, you're going to have to think about like, oh, what am I doing this morning? What am I going to work on? And all these thoughts you might be thinking. If you plan the night before, if you start your morning the night before, if you have a good night, you're going to have a productive morning. And a productive morning means a productive day. So you need, for one, to have a good night's sleep. That's the most important thing, getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep so your brain can recharge so you can execute properly. Because I've been getting bad sleep lately, I'm not gonna lie. And I've been like getting enough sleep. I've been going to bed on time, but I've still been getting bad sleep. And so what I've done is I've changed some things on my phone to make blue light less. I've been reading in the night instead of scrolling, and it's really made my mornings a lot better than they used to be because otherwise I would be very unproductive. Like I've tried planning the night or just planning in the morning, it doesn't work. I would just sit there and think like, what am I doing? And I would sit there for I'd sit in this chair for almost 30 minutes before I actually started working. And instead, instead of recording videos, I would just get nothing done. Instead of scripting, instead of working on my coaching program, I would just get no work done. So you need to start the night before. But what do I mean by that? So what you need to do is mentally prepare for what you're going to do tomorrow. That's the most important thing. What works even better is writing down what you're going to do or putting it on a timetable. So, mentally preparing, I've done this many times. I've just been like, okay, what do I need to do? I need to do this, I need to do that. Okay, I know what I need to do. That works. That works really well. You can also write it down. That works even better. That ingrains it in your brain even more, which is going to make you more productive in the morning. Or you can also put it in a calendar. So I have Google Calendar and I've been trying to use it a little more. So I woke up and like you wake up, you're kind of groggy and it's like, I don't want to get up, but yeah, I know I have to. I pulled up my phone. I got my phone out for the day. I see this notification, Google Calendar. Oh, it says I need to record videos 6 to 7 a.m. Better do that. So what am I doing right now? It's 7:11 now. I got a little bit late on my day, but I recorded 2 videos before this. So this is my third video of this morning, which is I can do more, but I've been a little bit in a rut lately. So I'm really proud of myself that I've gotten out of this rut and I've worked pretty hard this morning. So this is the power of preparing the night before, preparing the day before. So I'm having one of the most productive days I've had this week because I just put this in my calendar app. I've been mentally preparing and I've improved sleep. That's a big thing too, improving sleep. I said it before, but the quality of your sleep is so important. So prepare the night before, get a good night's sleep. How do you get a good night's sleep even if you're getting enough rest? Because sometimes you wake up, I don't know if you relate to this, but like that feeling you go to sleep, you have to wake up for school the next day, and you wake up and you still feel tired. I've done that many times. I've done that many, many times. And it's not a good feeling because, you want to feel energized. You want to feel ready to go for the day. And the problem is you're not getting a good quality sleep, even if you're getting the right amount. So there's a few things that you can do to improve your sleep that I've done. And the first thing is turning color filters on to red mode. And I don't know exactly like how to explain it. There's a bunch of YouTube videos, but basically you go into like accessibility, color filters, and then turn on red, like turn on like the red filter about at 8 o'clock in the night. So I go to bed at 10, and that gives me 2 hours of letting my brain rest and not consume blue light. Because blue light disrupts your sleep and makes your brain still think you're awake. So if you're scrolling right before bed, it's going to take you longer to fall asleep than normal. Like I've noticed it's taken me almost an hour to fall asleep before or like when I'm scrolling. So that's the big thing. Get off your phone, and if you can't, turn on red filters. So that's the big thing. I've also taped my mouth. I know like it's maybe cringe because it's like it's for mewing, and mewing's kind of a meme. But the reason I do it is for sleep quality. And I've been kind of forgetting to do it lately, and I'm gonna start doing it again, hopefully. So the reason is because like you're supposed to breathe out of your nose, but when you're asleep, your mouth just goes open. So if you can sleep with nose breathing, it's going to be so much better sleep than mouth breathing, because mouth breathing, for one, it spikes your cortisol. So you're going to be more stressed if you breathe with your mouth. So if you're breathing with your nose for 7-8 hours of sleep, your stress levels are going to be down, and you're going to be able to sleep a lot better. And then the last thing is, instead of scrolling, like I know like, oh, I have red filters on, I can still scroll. Like technically, yes, you can. It's still going to mess up your sleep a little bit. So what I've been implementing lately is reading right before bed. And this makes your eyes tired in a way, like in a good way. What I've just noticed for myself, it makes my eyes a little bit more tired because they're working, like they have to like process stuff, but it's not blue light, it's just paper, it's reading, so it's fine. And that's really helped me improve my sleep, because then I'm like, okay, I'm tired now and I can go to sleep. So you don't even have to read a whole chapter. Just read like a few pages of whatever book you want. It can be fiction, it can be an educational book. That's what I prefer, but it's up to you. So I hope I helped you in this video. And remember, prepare before the morning. The morning starts the night before. Check out my coaching. First call is free. Join my free Discord. Thank you for watching, bro. God bless you. And I will see you in the next one.